What would it take for you to be responsible to people rather than being responsible for people? You see, the difference between to and for is very significant. Dr. Gary Sweeten describes the difference of responsibility in his book, For Heaven's Sake. And so I'm going to read some of these differences of being responsible for versus responsible to. When I think I'm responsible for others, I tend to fix, I tend to protect, I tend to rescue or control, maybe carry their feelings. I feel tired and anxious and fearful. I'm concerned with the solution, the answer, and being right. I'm often a manipulator, and I expect people to live up to my expectations. Or if I'm responsible to people, I tend to show empathy, and I encourage and share and confront by speaking truth with love. I'm empathic, and I feel relaxed and peaceful and calm and loving. I'm concerned with relating person to person as an equal, listening to their feelings and thoughts and respecting the person. I'm a helper, and I can trust and let go. So, what do you do when someone tries to recruit you to be their rescuer? Here are 5 steps that I'd encourage you to take when people approach you with an unhealthy request. Number 1, affirm the person. Say things like, I appreciate you, you're important to me, I love you, I care about you. Number 2, use an empathic response. It sounds like you are looking for some help, and maybe you're overwhelmed and you need someone to help you with this, maybe this weekend, right? And then you decline the activity, number 3, or the ask or the behavior. You say something like, I'm so sorry, but I won't be able to help you with this this weekend. Number 4, you reaffirm the person. But I know you're very resourceful. I believe in you. You're very capable of getting through this. And finally, number 5, you are grateful. You thank the person. I want to give you an example of this. So let's say your son asks you to finish his homework. So you affirm your son by saying, I really appreciate that you're taking your assignment so seriously. I know how hard you're working. Number 2, use an empathic response. It sounds like you might be a little concerned that if you don't complete your homework, that maybe it could affect your grade. Is that right? And he says, yeah, that's right. So are you going to help me? Well, number 3, you decline the ask. Man, I'm so sorry. I know you're in a pinch like this, but I can't. Number 4, you reaffirm the person by saying, but I believe in you though. And I know that you're very capable of managing your responsibilities. I know you can do this. And then you're finished up with being grateful. Thanks for taking on such a big challenge. I'm so proud of you, the hard work you put into this and everything you do. You're such a good young man. I'm proud of you. Now, if you haven't ever turned down the asks, the first time you do will be a shock to the system, to everyone. You might see a reaction with anger and frustration, especially if they're not used to experiencing boundaries like this, right? They won't like it. But I'm going to encourage you not to give up, to keep practicing. Remember, practice doesn't make perfect, but it does create opportunities for new habits to begin, and therefore progress becomes the result of your practice. With practicing in mind, I want you to take some time now to take the interaction assessment and the following exercises.